Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot and this Aries Love Tarot reading for the next few weeks. So sit back, relax. We are going to jump right into Aries, how you're coming in, your energy, High Priestess, your person in this connection, Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. How do you feel about them? The world. And how do they feel about you? We have Six of Cups. So this may be someone you've known for a long time. Let's go further. How do you feel about the relationship? Six of Pentacles. And for them, a Knight of Pentacles. Strong earth energy. And what's the final outcome or the next step here? Ten of Swords. And we have King of Swords. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. All right, Aries. So this is an interesting selection of cards for your love reading. A lot of earth energy and swords energy. That 1111 card. Right away, I feel like that Hermit is speaking to an Aries who may have been on their own for quite some time. You may have really not been interested in a relationship or dealing even with other people for a period of time. There may have been just a period of a lot of soul searching for you recently, getting into your own sort of, into your own thing. Some of you are artists. You may have been taking time off to work on your art. In any case, to be solitary, right? And so that's an energy that's underneath of all of this. But how do you come in, you and your person, in this love connection? Well, for you, High Priestess, and for them, Four of Wands. You're dealing with someone who, Four of Wands energy, they're feeling happy, right? 1111 card, feeling very happy right away, contented, worth celebrating. You, High Priestess, you're keeping some secrets, right? There's an intuition here. It almost feels as though you saw this coming. This may be something you've been waiting for to come to fruition for quite some time. Let's get some deeper energy here to see what is going on. Yeah, the High Priestess, it feels almost like this connection with this individual is something that you already knew was coming down the pike, like you knew it was happening. This is the first stages of it coming in, Page of Pentacles and Seven of Wands for them. Yeah, they really had to fight for it. So your individual in this connection with you, yeah, they really had to stand their ground almost. It may be that they had a lot of outside influences that tried to sort of break this connection apart, distract, interfere, right? It almost feels as though you're dealing with someone in this connection, Aries, that really had to deal with a lot of outside interference, maybe from family or friends, people who are just didn't want to see this connection happening, and yet it's happening anyway. It's happening more recently. It feels strongly here, Aries, that you have this air of kind of like, I told you so. I knew this would come to it. You are ready to start with your person, Page of Pentacles, and they have done what they needed to do to pull away from whoever was interfering with you all, right? World energy, how do you feel about each other? You've both known each other for a very long time. World energy, Six of Cups. For them, you are like a dear old childhood friend. The two of you may have grown up together. You may have known each other from a long time past. This may be an older relationship, sort of old flame, but the two of you may have had to separate because of family pressures or something to do with people on the outside trying to interfere. World energy is how you feel about them. Like they are your conclusion, right? So this feels like one of those love stories where like you've always been in love. Many people have gotten in the way. You have gone through a period of being on your own rather than to be with somebody else because you couldn't necessarily be with them at the time. Let's go and get some deeper energy. This is a really lovely story of a soulmate connection, a deep love connection, and the two of you kind of rising above whatever was coming in the way or keeping the two of you separate. Because let's be clear, you're starting this connection now. The building blocks are happening now with that Page of Pentacles. The celebration of finally being together is happening now with that Four of Wands. Wow, Emperor energy. You really had to establish authority, and the Queen of Wands, and there's your Queen. So yeah, the two of you, for you, Aries, you really had to establish yourself, establish your authority, your abundance, right? It almost feels like the two of you were separately, like fighting separate wars, in a way, or battles, knowing that later on the two of you will come together. For you, Aries, building up your business, your money. I feel like this is an Aries who's quite successful now. You are an authority figure in your field, right? You've really achieved a lot, and you needed to do that in order to have this connection. Your person at the same time also needed to grow up, needed to fight for themselves, needed to establish their own identity and autonomy. There's quite a lot of things that your person had to work through, and it feels like the two of you are coming together now, or coming back together, because this definitely has old flame or previous relationship all over it. You're coming back together, both of you older, wiser, right? And just having dealt with your individual issues. How do you both feel about the relationship? Well, you feel like, you're ready to share your life with them. And they feel like they're ready to be committed and only committed to this connection. The Knight of Pentacles is the most committed, devoted knight in the deck. He may be slow, he may prod along, but he will reach his destination because of his single-mindedness. You also, with that Six of Pentacles, Aries, there's a feeling here that you have reached that level financially where you can take care of some of the things that may need to be taken care of in order for the two of you to be together. So there's a real feeling of physical abundance here as well. Physical abundance and blessing as a result of a lot of hard work. That just feels like the two of you have prepared yourselves, or yourselves independently of each other so much that now being able to come together, it's like you guys come together in a real power couple vibe. Judgment, letting go, nice, of the past. And Four of Swords, what's the next step? Yeah, this is like really a real vindication. This is a love story that's turned into a real vindication, sort of celebration of sort of having stuck it out and now winning story, right? Judgment, letting go of the past, letting go of things in the past that held you back. Really letting go of anything now that can stand in the way of you starting a new life, wise, experienced, fresh, not letting any of the baggage from the past hold you back. That's Judgment. Your person is being a little cautious with this relationship. They want to make sure that they're taking all the right steps. Four of Swords, especially with that Knight of Pentacles. Your person is very concerned with making sure they are able to hold up their end of responsibilities or their end of the bargain. They're taking it very, very serious. And so, although it feels like you are the main breadwinner, they are also taking their responsibilities or what they bring to the table very serious. So they may be a little bit more methodical or laid back or slower in their decision making. But yeah, this is a serious relationship that is coming together again. What are your final steps, outcomes? Ten of Swords and King of Swords. So again, the two of you resonate the same energy, swords, air energy. For you, Aries, really finally, the final blow in what is a chapter in your life that was painful. Could very well have been that chapter in your life where the two of you were separated or you were on your own working through your own things. That's all over and done with. King of Swords energy. For your person, yeah, they're in a place where they are definitely in charge, right? This person that you're involved with in this connection is alpha. they have really been very serious about how they want things to go moving forward. It feels to me like they're the ones who really had to work for their autonomy, either from a previous relationship or family constraints, responsibilities, burdens, like just something they had to pull themselves away from. And now that they've done that, it's very important for them to have a certain sense of boundaries, right? Expectations. All of this is what makes them feel comfortable and safe, having pulled away from an overbearing sort of environment to be free, to be with you, to be who they want to be. So a lot of heavy moves here, a lot of heavy changes, but certainly the two of you coming together. Let's go ahead and pull your spirits of darkness and light and see what kind of energies you guys are having around you that may be helping. We flipped over werewolf spirit, wild, untamed desire. Yeah, take that. What's the next one? Spirit of the crystal ball, future predictions, divination. And spirit of the pumpkin, autumn, harvest, midnight. Harvest time, yeah. You know, I feel like so many seeds were planted for this connection to harvest is coming in. Spirit of the crystal ball, future predictions. I do feel like for you, Aries, you knew this was always going to happen. Like, I feel like this is a connection for sure, Aries, that you never gave up on. Like, you never didn't believe that eventually the two of you will get to this place. Werewolf spirit, wild, untamed desire. There is a deep, deep desire and a connection. Sorry, when a card is really black like that, the camera has a hard time focusing. There's a deep desire and connection between you and this person that has never gone away, that will never go away. Let's go ahead and pull out the animal spirits. Let's go ahead and pull out the Zodiac runes that you may be dealing with. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, that air energy, Cancer, Aquarius. And some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries. Yes, the Sagittarius came up for the pick a card today as well. I'll link that pick a card reading into this video. And that's it. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you this love tarot reading for Aries and Aries cross watchers. If you want to get your own personal reading, I'll scroll some information below and there'll be more information in the description and pinned to the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That really helps me out, helps my channel out, allows me to give you these videos. And I'd love to hear from you if you're going through a love connection like this. This is a love for the ages reading. So I'm really curious if there's anybody out there who has this deep kind of connection coming back to fruition. But for right now, guys, I just want to wish you and everyone in your life love, life, and happiness. And I hope you come right back here to Bow and Arrow Tarot for your next tarot reading. Bye-bye now.